If you want to learn one of the most powerful aspects of nonverbal communication, you want to sit down and stay tuned and pay attention to this video. When it comes to nonverbal communication or body language, there are two types of body language that you need to concern yourself with. First is the body language that you are reading from someone else. So you always want to pay attention to the body language of the person that you're communicating with, because if you know what to look for, you can determine whether or not that person is being honest with you. You can also determine whether or not you've developed some level of rapport with them. So it's super valuable to pay attention to that. We can get into that deeper in other videos. We could talk about specific things that you can look at in someone's body language, but the point is you should always be paying attention to the other person's body language when you communicate with them, because that body language is going to tell you things about them. But just as important, if not more important than their body language, is your body language. You see, you could be doing things with your body that could have a negative effect on how they're perceiving you. Conversely, you can also do things that have a positive effect on how they perceive you. But realize this, one way or another, the body language that you display is shaping their perception of you, and they are making subconscious decisions about you, what they think about you, what they believe about you, and how the overall interaction is going based on your body language. But here's the thing. Even more important than that, or just as important, is the fact that you can influence your own thoughts, your own beliefs, and your own reality, so to speak, using body language. Research has shown that you can change your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotional states by simply changing your body language. Now, one technique that I like to use, which may sound absolutely ridiculous and corny to you, is something I like to call the Superman technique, or the superhero technique. And here's how it works. When I'm down or upset or depressed or sad or in a low emotional state where maybe I'm lacking confidence or I have a lot of anxiety or I am worried about something, chances are when you are in this state, your body language is crunched down, it's hunched over, you're in a very submissive, protective state of mind. Well, all you simply have to do is reverse that using this superhero stance. So what I do, again, as crazy as this may sound, is I stand up, I push my shoulders back, I puff my chest out, I lift my chin up, and I put my hands on my hips like a superhero. And I stand there for about 1 minute to 2 minutes just breathing in deep, and I adopt that stature of confidence, right? Because it's physically impossible to be unconfident and stand in a stance like that. It is physically impossible to stand in that type of a posture and feel depressed or unconfident or sad or anxious. And so what starts to happen is we can influence our psychology using our own physiology. And when you adopt a posture like that, what it does is it begins to reduce the flow of those neurochemicals like cortisol, for example, which rush through your body when you're having an anxiety attack. This is one simple way to reverse that. So again, you always want to be paying attention to the other person's body language, and you always want to be paying attention to your body language. And when it comes to your body language, it's the body language that you're displaying when you're communicating with other people, and the body language that you're displaying when you're communicating with yourself. In other words, what you're thinking about, how you're feeling, and your emotional state. I cover 20 body language tactics in this book, The Street Persuasion Playbook. I will put a link below to a free copy of the sample edition. You can pick that up absolutely free. Go ahead, check out that description, click that link below, I'll send it right over to you. And if you enjoyed this video, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, let me know if you try this Superman posture, let me know if you think it's ridiculous, what your feedback is on it. Give me a like, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you get updated when I release new videos like this.